Hey YouTube, and welcome to the Keen Bean channel. My name is Keen, and the purpose of my channel is to take you guys on a journey. I currently live in Mississauga, Ontario, and I plan to move to Nova Scotia, East Coast, Canada. I'm going to try to give you guys the full experience, what it's like packing all the vehicles, traveling across Canada, and finally settling there. A lot of people don't know what it's like to move from the city to the country. What kind of obstacles will I face? What kind of things do I got to prepare for? This is a new experience for me, and I hope you guys enjoy the ride. Hopefully one day it will inspire you guys to maybe make this move too. So before we go on this journey, I want to show you guys where I'm from and where I live and what it's like in Mississauga. And maybe this transition will help you guys maybe relate to my situation. And maybe living on the East Coast might be something for you. So we'll see. Without further ado, let me show you what Mississauga is like. This is the Credit River. A lot of people like to go fishing here. Behind those bushes over there is the University of Toronto, the Mississauga campus. I like to come here and relax, enjoy the river. We don't have a lot of nature here in the city, but this is one of them. So I don't have a lot of time to film. I'm actually moving in just a couple days, and I'm going to try to show you guys as many attractions as I can in the short amount of time that I have. This is the University of Toronto at the Mississauga campus. I graduated here many years ago with a specialist degree in criminology. So I did spend about 5 years here. It's a beautiful place. If you're looking to move to Mississauga and go to school here, this is what it's like. There's the iconic lighthouse of Fort Credit. This is Mississauga's lakefront. It leads out to Lake Ontario. Here's another look at Mississauga's lakefront. These are the Monroe Towers. Here's another look at the Monroe buildings. They're located right by Square One Shopping Center. In the middle there we have our City Hall. And surrounding it are condo buildings, as well as some business ones over here on the left. But majority are condos. A lot of people live here in Mississauga. I believe our population is over 800,000 people. Here we are at Mississauga's City Hall. Here's some condos. There's our Mississauga Library. And here is what we call Celebration Square. And the space is used in many different ways. It's a very multicultural community. And sometimes we host different kind of cultural events. Here's another view of Square One from the other side. It's Saturday afternoon right now. It's gonna get real busy here. And there's Mississauga's wonderful transit system. And of course behind me, we have Palladium. I want to introduce you guys to Heartland Shopping Center. If there's something that you can't find at Square One or our other major malls, you would find it here. Some of the things we got, for instance, right there you see HomeSense. We got Costco behind there, the liquor store, beer store, PetSmart. What do we got over there? Krispy Kreme, A&W, Walmart, Ashley Furniture Store, Staples, Canadian Tire. This road gets much busier during the day. It's almost bumper to bumper sometimes. The great thing about living in Mississauga is there's so many different types of people here, from different nationalities and backgrounds from all over the world, and we all live here together in peace. There's never any trouble. We actually have one of the lowest crime rates in Canada, and it's one of the largest cities in Canada. So it's incredible how we all get along, and everybody brings different cultural foods to the table. And every single day you can go out and eat something new from somewhere else around the world. We have many skilled people, many great chefs, and it's going to be something that I'm going to miss. This is the last place I'm going to take you guys. Right now we're in a little town called Streetsville. It's found in Mississauga. And Streetsville is a small historical town. It's probably been here since early 1800s. I would say that Mississauga kind of stemmed out from Streetsville, or at least part of it. A lot of things happen here, a lot of parades. I'm gonna switch it to the front now so you guys can see. Small little town where two major roads meet from back in the day. I believe it's called Main Street and Queen Street. And that's the intersection right ahead of us. So Streetsville is a wonderful place. It means a lot to me. I've worked here, I've grown up here. When I did go to church back in the day, I'd go to church here. To be honest, you know, going to all these places today really makes me miss Mississauga. You gotta get out there and explore and live life. And that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna miss this place. So what kind of housing is here in Mississauga? Well, to tell you the truth, we got a little bit of everything. Here in Streetsville, you know, you got your apartments, you got townhouses over there, more apartments, and you've seen from previously in my other clips, you know, we got condos, we got our single detached homes, semi-detached homes, we got everything. I'll try to film some of that on my drive back home, and then I really gotta start packing this car. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Now that that's out of the way, now let's really resume what's going on here. We're only taking two vehicles, my wife and I. Both drive sedans. Whatever fits in these cars is all we got. Definitely not taking any big furniture. With that said, we have a lot of stuff. Our driveway's been under construction, so I can't even pull up the vehicle onto the driveway. I gotta fill up this car right now and see what's realistic. Maybe it'll give you guys an idea too if you've ever moved. Like, how much can you actually fit in the car? It's been about 24 hours since the last scene. And as you can see behind me, we're packed. My wife's car is also packed as well. We're only bringing two vehicles. They're both sedans. It's not SUVs or anything. And let's have a look here. It's not right up to the top yet. Just a few more things that I'd like to bring. It's looking pretty tough. What I decided was I'm gonna give up my rear view windshield. And we're gonna go all the way to the top. We're gonna try to go all the way up to here. Any space you see there is valuable right now. I'm not gonna make my wife fill her vehicle all the way to the top, but I'm gonna take that risk. I'm a pretty good driver. I use all the other mirrors. I got a few more days left and we're gonna see how much I can pack in here and I'll report back to you. Hey guys, so this is another day of packing. It's taking a while. We did pack for, you know, most of the morning and the afternoon. It's been a few days now of just loading the car itself. I just want to show you guys what the vehicle looks like right now. All right, so this is inside the back seat of Dorinda's car. Try to close this. Okay, it's not gonna close. It's not even gonna close. All right, so we got a little bit of room in the front seat. You know, looking at how packed it is here and concerned about the drive, if it's safe or not. We're gonna take our time. I mean, we're only gonna drive the bare minimal and we'll stay on the right lane for the entire duration of the drive. If you feel like you can drive without the rear view mirror, you have a huge advantage. That is a lot of real estate space in a vehicle that you can really take advantage of. When you get to the point of packing at this stage where you're already full, pick and choose what you want to bring with you. We have majority of our valuables with us, especially the things we can't live without. Think about what you really truly need. There's a lot of things that we're going to bring that we might not need, and I won't know until we get there, and I'll let you know what I brought that maybe I shouldn't have brought. Gotta get that pizza break. Hey guys, so it's about 8 in the morning, the day before we actually leave. In the previous clips, I thought we were all done, we were running into some issues, but now, you know, looking back, there's a lot of things that we didn't need to bring. I have many pairs of shoes, and maybe I don't need all the pairs of shoes that I own. Maybe I'm gonna just bring half. We're gonna really narrow down on what we truly need. With that being said, we're unpacking everything again, but this time our driveway is actually finally done. It's dried and everything and it's sealed. We are able to park our vehicles back on the driveway. So our issue before was we were packing on the road. We're gonna redo everything and hopefully everything fits this time. This is our last day. There's still lots to do. Anything that we don't pack in the vehicle, we have to ship. For you guys at home watching this video, if you ever need to move and pack everything up, give it a few days. I think this is like the 4th day of just loading the car, and don't leave it to the last day thinking that you can do it in an afternoon, unless you don't own anything. Good morning, guys. It's about 7 a.m. Oh man, I don't know if you can see this, but I am already sweating. It's not because it's hot. You know, I'm feeling nervous, but I'm excited. I just want to make sure everything goes well. So I'm running around, making sure that we don't forget anything. I swear I've scanned the house maybe several times now. In about 20 minutes, I gotta take my wife's car to the mechanic real quick. Her windshield wiper sprayers aren't spraying. Like I said in a previous clip, safety first. Just finally packed all of the stuff that we use on a regular basis, like toothbrush, my selfie stick, keys. Look how many keys I got. It's like every key I've ever owned. Half of these are just bike locks. What else? We got a walkie-talkie here. So we've been using this a lot. My wife and I, we've been using this instead of calling each other while we're driving. I highly recommend getting one of these. I got my dash cam. Never had one before. Definitely the time to get one. So we did do a little trial run around the block. We wanted to test out if the bikes at the back were wiggling or anything like that. Hey guys, so at the mechanic at 7:30. There's the car. I feel a lot better now. I even asked him about the wheel well area. The car is so heavy that you would think the car was lowered. As long as there's some clearance underneath the wheel well and it's not slammed to the ground, it needs clearance for, you know, any bumps in the road or something. But still, we're going to take it easy on the highway. We're not going to go any more than 100 kilometers an hour and try to avoid any potholes. So we're all packed and we're ready to go. My wife is ready. We set up our GPS and said goodbye to my parents. Very sad moment. Said goodbye to my dog. I'm going to miss them very much. But the journey is ahead of us and we got to keep looking forward.